What's good? What's good? Welcome to another edition of the Changing Times podcast. My name is Mr. X, and in the studio today we have MD. What's good, bro?
Yo, yo, yo.
And we got Isaac. What's good, my G?
What's good, what's good?
Okay, today we've got a banging show. Yes, we do have. But before we get into that, I'd just like to say big respect to Storm Empowerment for presenting the show, and also Thrive LDN for supporting the show. So without any ado, let's take it away about what's going to be good on today's podcast. So MD, you can take it away.
Yeah, today we're going to be debating what is fueling knife crime. So it's a bit deep, it's a bit...
Big man, that's a controversial one still.
Yeah.
Like, many people are going to say stuff like, drill music, that's going to be the big one there.
Therefore.
You know what I'm saying?
So first of all, I think we should start off with a few points and then we'll go in depth on them and we'll go around it. So obviously you said drill music.
Yeah.
Personally, I feel like it's a bit bigger than just music as well.
It is.
I feel like it's our young people not being guided in the right way as well. So like social media.
Like, what's
Social
it called?
media.
And that saying, good guys always come last.
Yeah, you know what I
Stuff like
mean?
That kind of mindset mentality there.
Yeah. Any other points you kind of had in mind?
People always want to chase the quick bag as well. You know,
Like
them
quick
ones
money,
there.
yeah. Quick money. Sick. So let's start with the music then. Obviously, drill music is obviously being blamed for a lot of reason why there's a lot of knife crime and stuff going on in the street.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah, it's being blamed. I wouldn't agree that it's 100% to blame. To be honest, I start to think now it's not that much of it's an influence, but it's not that much of an influencer for someone to pick up a knife and go kill someone, as in it doesn't tell you to go do something to someone else. You know what I'm saying? Most of these guys, they're spitting bars, talking about past life or what they've done, but they're not telling them, man, yo, pick up a chef, go shank my man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I understand where it's coming from because the lyrics are very abrasive. But
Yeah. I feel like, also, you get them songs where it's like a direct diss and stuff.
Yeah.
But if we look into the culture of music, this stuff has been going on for years.
it's
Like
diss
even
tracks,
grime artists used to do it.
trap artists as well in America.
Do you know what I mean? Like American artists are
And they
well
use
known for
guns
doing
as
it.
well, fam.
Do you know what I mean? So I just feel like it's a little bit different though, because I feel like drill's a little bit more raw. It's a
Yeah.
little bit more raw.
Graphic as well.
Yeah.
There's that song by Zone 2, someone got put in a spliff, the coin.
Yeah, and you hear the noise like and people don't want to hear them sort of things, you know what I mean? So I feel like it is a little bit to blame. I feel like
Yeah.
in certain cases, but that's just like anything. I don't feel like one or two, even like 10 artists making a song, dissing someone is to blame for the whole knife crime, because it's a big thing over the whole of London.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like me, I occasionally listen to drill, but never have I put up the musical. Never have I ever said I'm gonna kill someone. You know what I'm saying? Like something has to go on to someone. Something has to happen to you in the mind for you to actually, let me take someone's life.
Yeah.
It's not easy to take someone's life. The moment you do it, I've never done it before. I've never experienced it. But I'm assuming the moment you've done it, your eyes open, you're like, whoa, what the hell did I just do? Like,
Yeah.
so it's like,
I think what to remember as well, as you just said, like, imagine what they must be thinking when they're going through these things. Don't forget, a lot of people are suffering from PTSD from what they've seen, situations just like that, smoking cannabis or maybe even taking harsher drugs, which puts a worse effect on them. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
so then don't you think this is something that's to do with the community instead then? For example, there's not like, I don't know, youth centers, or there's not enough help for them and there, so they feel like they're desperate and it's like their cry of help, but obviously nobody's helping them, so they're like, all right, cool, I'm gonna do it this way, I'm gonna just be road, I'm gonna go mad.
Yeah, definitely, because I feel like even since I was younger and I've grown up, so for the last 7 years, I've seen so many youth clubs closed. Like, so many youth clubs are not, even if they're open for like one Friday evening for like 4 hours, do you know what I mean? Whereas before it used to be every day youth club would be open.
Yeah.
You can go there, dance, do sport, do whatever's there for you. Whereas right now I don't feel like the same opportunities are out there.
Yeah, and that's the thing. People are looking for opportunities, and like, I'm not giving them an excuse because obviously it's never too late to do the right thing. But it's like I said, it's their way of saying, "Rah, I don't know what to do anymore. I'm gonna go out there and just fuck it. Like, boom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a sticky situation. Like, I don't condone it, but I can understand. But it's like, what can we do to about that? What can we do?
Yeah, man. We're gonna go into that, but strictly for the music, do you feel like there's anything that could be done to maybe try and, if it is the music affecting it, to help calm it down?
I don't know, man. Because for me, if I say there's something to be done, I feel music is a like artist's way, especially for like obviously black men to speak to us man as well, like in a way for us to understand the struggle and like the life. If you listen to the things deeply, because there's some songs there that actually help you. Well, not help you, but there's some songs there that break stuff down.
Yeah.
If you're a very I don't know the word, insightful person or something like that.
Yeah.
So I don't think anything should be done to take them down. But I don't condone the stuff that they're saying. But I understand what some of the artists are saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember there was someone did a spoken word sometime. They said they're not going to broadcast it on the news. What we want to say when we're crying for help, so we say it on GIM daily.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, that's deep.
It's true, because I just feel like with music, you're feeling sad, you listen to a certain artist. You're in the gym, you want to listen to a certain type of music. And for people on the streets, they want to hear maybe drill because it's relatable. And the big drill artists are getting good opportunities from just releasing relatable music. Like, obviously there's going to be a diss song here or there, but let's face it, in music, tension or stuff like that helps you sell your music. Like, artists still do it till now. Like, big artists in America are well known for doing this. Do you know what I mean? Like, trolling and stuff like that to help sell their music. So I feel like just because, I feel like the young drill artists are just it's just an easy way to blame somebody. Yeah, and an easy thing for the government to say, oh, look, this is the reason why a lot of young people are dying, especially young black people as well, to be fair.
Yeah, and that's just, it's like a lazy way of, like you said, a lazy way of just saying, we don't want to deal with that, so let's just blame them.
Yeah, literally.
So for music, I don't like certain things, but I would not change it, because why? It's needed. A way it's needed.
Yeah, man, I agree with that one for music. So what about social media now? How do you feel like that's affecting knife crime?
I wouldn't say that affects social media doesn't affect knife crime as well. I would say more it goes on to things like movies and stuff like that. But if you want to talk about how it affects knife crime, I would probably say how rival gang members, they'll be like, I'm on your block, where you at now? Stuff like that. But I don't know. Social media is a weird one when it comes to knife crime. It's more... I don't even know.
I don't think it's affecting knife crime to say, look, this is the reason why knife crime's going up and stuff like that. But I feel like social media is obviously the platform that everybody's on.
Yeah.
You might see someone doing well. You might want to do something similar. You might be thinking, this guy is known for these things. And look at what he's wearing. Look how cool he is. Look how much likes he's getting. Look how much people are commenting under his photos. And he's doing... not the right thing, so maybe I should go down that path. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
It's true. Like,
for example, it's like me looking at your post. Isaac's the top guy for all of these sort of things, and then I'll be thinking, I'm the good guy. I go to college. I'm doing all the right things, and nobody doesn't want to like my photos. Nobody doesn't want to comment under my photos. No one's shown me that same love. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Instant gratification, innit? Like, social media has got that thing where it gives people like power when they get these kind of followers. Like, I don't know, if you have like 20k plus followers. Or 10k, even a mil.
Yeah.
And it's like, how did he get that? What did he do to get that? And it's like, fam, it's like what people see is like they see something they want, but they can't have. So they try and go out and get it in a different way. But it just doesn't work. I don't think social media and knife crime link, but it does link with how you feel inside.
Yeah. I don't think it links directly, but I feel like it is... It's a contributing fact, 100%, literally. So, what about to link with knife crime? So, what are we saying? What opportunities are sort of there for our young people, said from going into these sort of things? Like, do you know one knife crime charity that deals with directly knife crime?
Nah, I don't know none. That's the thing, like, there's not many people out there that care. There's a lot of people that are there to speak and to complain, but not enough people are there to take action. And that's what I think we need to do to fix our community. If them man, they are not gonna help us. We have to help ourselves out. Like, and they're gonna always say the same thing. Oh, it's black on black crime. This, that, blah blah. But we're going to have to need that one person eventually that has to say, yo, fuck this, I've had enough of this. Like, I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna change this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not gonna volunteer myself. Maybe it's gonna be me, maybe it's not. I don't know the future. But we're going to need someone that's active enough to do something like that.
Yeah, man. I feel like we heavily rely on like successful people in the black community to kind of help us and give us that little boost to take our young people off the street, because without that, we're not going to get anywhere. Because it's easy to tell someone, oh, put this down, put a knife down, don't do this and don't do certain things. But at the end of the day, if you're not putting them in a better situation, it's hard for them to change. Because what you have to remember, a lot of these people, when I speak to them, I've got a lot of friends and stuff. Also, I've grown in like an urban kind of place. It's like, it's more for protection. A lot of people, when they're rolling with these knives, they're not saying, oh, I'm going to use it, or I'm going to get someone. It's more like, oh, if someone comes to me with one, at least I can protect myself. So is it a thing where we need to work harder to protect our young people? Or is it we need to get into their head? Is it that we need to work with the police maybe? I don't know. What do you think?
No, I think it's a mental thing. Like, as long as they keep thinking, I'm going to need a knife to get protected, trouble is going to come to them. I have this saying, if you go out looking for trouble, you're not going to find it, but trouble will find you, in a way.
Yeah.
Like, so, instead of you saying, I'm going to take this knife to protect myself, I know, like, so obviously, as we've said already, people will be taking weird kind of drugs, it'll make them paranoid and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, what can we do about stuff like that? Talk to our young people. Try and just change the way they think, their mentality. This whole thing, it's like, when you walk away, it's going to look weak. You might have people after you, but I don't know how to say it. If they know you're serious, they tend to leave you alone. So we have to establish that in our young people, like, that life ain't desirable. You're going to end up dead or in pen. It's cliche, but that's the reality of things.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So what would you say to a young person that kind of said, look, I've been in a situation before where it's like, I don't want to roll with my knife, but I live in an estate. People know where I live. I've had problems in the past. Like, I want to get out of it now. Like, what avenues is there for them? Nothing. That's what I'll personally say. What do you think?
For me, I would say find something you're good at. Find something you love. Like, even if you've lost passion for it, but you still had love for it, you can still reclaim that love back. For example, whether it's music, football, whatever it is, find it, grind at it, keep grinding, keep mashing. Because like I said, these guys, these things, it tends to leave you alone whilst you're serious, in a way. Because I remember there's a basketball player called DeMar DeRozan. I don't know if you know him, NBA.
No, not personally.
He used to be part of the Crips.
Okay.
And I think, what's it called? Yeah, he was going into college to play basketball before he got drafted. So then I think the Bloods saw him, and you know, Crips and Bloods are beefing. But then one of them yelled out, "Yo, that's DeRozan, leave him alone. He's going to the league." Mm-hmm. Something like that. Obviously,
it's a good point though. But obviously, he's at that high level already.
Yeah.
I'm saying for the young people that are immediately trying to get out of it, you live in a council estate, you live on the 7th floor in a big block, everyone knows where you live. Or even if they don't know your door number, they know you're on that estate. So when you're going to the supermarket, you're going to the doctors, you're going out with your mom, even you're trying to go football, you're trying to do that positive stuff. Like, who is really there to protect our young people in the hood? The police?
Well, the police sometimes, they're not there to protect us.
I wouldn't agree. Yeah, I don't think it is the police, to be fair. I don't really feel like, I'm not saying they wouldn't help you if they was there in a situation, but I just feel like there's not really enough to help our young people get out of these bad situations. There's no one helping our young people with their CVs, helping them apply for jobs, helping them think about their future, but they're quick to just point the finger when knife crime and all these sort of things are happening. Yeah, man. I think we might wrap it up as that. Yeah, shout out Mr. Rex, shout out your boy Say So, shout out Isaac. Thanks Storm Empowerment for the opportunity, and Thrive London.